out to another day of Tesla Shorts Time Daily, episode 488, coming to you from Vancouver. It's May 27th, 2026. Tesla never sleeps, and neither does the news cycle. Tesla's scrapped India factory hands local EV rivals an open runway in a market it once targeted for growth. Tesla has abandoned long-discussed plans for a factory in India after repeated delays. Rivals have already begun setting up local production and sales operations in the country. The move leaves Tesla without a manufacturing foothold in one of the fastest-growing auto markets. The decision follows years of negotiations that never produced a firm timeline or site. Observers will watch whether Tesla shifts to imports or reopens talks with state governments. While Tesla steps back from one major market expansion, its financial ties to another high-growth company continue to quietly strengthen. Tesla maintains an ownership position in SpaceX along with nearly $890 million in associated revenue. An eventual SpaceX IPO could unlock additional value for Tesla shareholders. The relationship also includes shared technology and supplier arrangements between the two companies. Investors are tracking how any public listing might affect Tesla's balance sheet and valuation multiples. That cross-company relationship is also playing out in NASA contracts. NASA plans to add 6 additional post-certification missions to SpaceX's existing commercial crew contract. Up to 3 missions could be ordered immediately, with the rest available through the end of the International Space Station program. Boeing's ongoing certification delays created the opening for the expanded order. The decision reinforces SpaceX's role as the primary U.S. crew transport provider for the foreseeable future. The same energy storage technology that supports SpaceX operations is now scaling in other markets. A new Megapack 2XL deployment in New Zealand is now supplying power to approximately 44,000 homes. This marks the first installation of the larger 2XL variant in that market. The project adds grid-scale storage capacity in a region expanding renewable integration. Meta and Enbridge have contracted Tesla for roughly $200 million worth of battery storage tied to a large clean energy data center. The installation will support power reliability and renewable integration at the site. Tesla's Megapack systems were selected for the scale and speed of deployment required. On the vehicle side, Tesla is preparing infrastructure for its next autonomy push. Tesla is preparing a purpose-built facility in Texas to support future robotaxi operations. The hub is expected to handle vehicle charging, cleaning, and dispatch coordination. Site selection and permitting work are already underway according to local reports. The project aligns with broader plans to scale unsupervised autonomy services in the state. While autonomy infrastructure advances, development priorities on existing models remain selective. Tesla holds the components needed for a higher performance Model 3 variant, but has chosen not to assemble them. The company has instead focused development resources on other programs. This leaves the current Model 3 Performance as the top trim in that lineup for now. Production capacity and software priorities appear to have taken precedence over adding another Plaid model. Engineering teams have confirmed the necessary motors, inverters, and cooling components already exist in inventory. Broader vehicle programs are also moving forward at different speeds. Development work on Tesla's next mass-market vehicle continues to advance through prototype and tooling stages. The program remains focused on cost reduction and simplified manufacturing processes. No firm production timeline has been released, though internal milestones are reportedly being met. Suppliers are receiving updated specifications as the design stabilizes. Taking a step back from today's headlines, the quiet accumulation of nearly $890 million in SpaceX-related revenue challenges the assumption that Tesla's valuation rests solely on its automotive and energy businesses. The ownership stake creates a direct financial bridge between two companies that already share engineering talent and component supply chains. Data from regulatory filings show this revenue stream has grown steadily without requiring additional Tesla capital expenditure. The mechanism is straightforward because Tesla's early investment in SpaceX now generates recurring income, while the underlying equity position sits on the balance sheet at a fraction of current private market valuations. When SpaceX eventually lists publicly, Tesla could realize a one-time gain or ongoing dividend flow depending on how the shares are handled. Any future monetization of the SpaceX position would provide non-dilutive capital that could accelerate robotaxi or Optimus programs without new equity raises. Keep an eye on supplier updates tied to the next mass market vehicle as internal milestones continue. That's your Tesla news for today. TSLA closed at $440.36, up $6.77, 1.6%. If you found this useful, a rating or review on Apple Podcast or Spotify really helps new listeners find the show. You can also find us on X at Tesla Shorts Time. I'm Patrick in Vancouver. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.